Today, I want to address a little bit about dead mold spores versus live mold spores, or an active problem versus an inactive problem inside of a building envelope. Anytime that you have an active problem, an active mold issue that is going on, what I call live mold, that's actually happening inside that building envelope. So the experience over the last 20 plus years of doing this, and that's a lot of data coming into any type of workload that we look at. When we're looking at an ongoing problem, a live mold problem, that is going to dramatically affect your health. I do realize that dead mold spores still produce mycotoxins, that it has its place, and there is issues that are going on with that. But the biggest thing that I want to address and how I can get somebody healthiest the quickest is solving a live and active ongoing mold problem. Because if you imagine your building envelope and I'm inside this room, this bedroom, anything that I'm breathing into the air directly is going to affect my health. Granted, you have dead mold spores falling on horizontal surfaces, the flooring, those can affect your health, but those are way down low. I'm not stirring those up and I'm not breathing those directly into my body every single day. So when I'm looking at a live ongoing mold problem, I always want to stop it first. That is my big elephant that is inside that building envelope. And if I address those things, my live mold problems, I'm going to make a dramatic difference in your health immediately. When we use BioBalance as a finishing or a polishing tool, especially the Haven Fog, going into a house that has the remediation already done, we're doing post-clearance testing, and seeing those numbers dramatically better than what they were before, but not quite to the point that we want them. So your normal person is not going to react the same as somebody with chronic inflammatory response syndrome, or if we have HLA, MTHFR genetics. So we want those building envelopes and that air quality to be better than what we call the national standard. So when we're doing that air testing and we brought it down dramatically after remediation, then we do a Haven Fog, treat that air, get those excessive mold spores and mycotoxins back under control. We immediately get to see that data. So we do an air test after that as well, and you'll see those numbers get dramatically better than what they even were after post-remediation. So that is a huge benefit, especially for medically sensitive people, to do that last polishing tool of using the Haven Fog in the air to get even under a baseline normal for your normal person that is dealing with a mold exposure. So those of us who have more of the HLA, MTHFR genetics, the other autoimmune issues that are going on inside of our body, that's that best follow-up or polishing tool at the end of our remediation job to get it better than what we call the national standard. We want to give a big shout out and thank you to all the people that have supported us through BioBalance using the Haven Fog and the Haven products that we use to help what I call keep a little bit better building envelope or a little bit better bubble for the people that are sensitive or get sick from mold exposure. Your support has dramatically affected not only my family's life, but everyone else's that we get to come in contact with, and that we get to see the changes and the difference in people's lives that we're able to make. So I just want to take a second to reach out and say thank you to all the support and all the wonderful stories that you all get to tell us about our Haven products. Thank you very much.